one, all these beautiful things, except that Jesus is not the Son of God, he's only a prophet. Maybe this is the most pedestal, is the cornerstone, the most important things.
But Jesus did not teach that. So he's not going against Jesus.
Look, in the Bible you get, if you read, and this does exactly what he
No,
teaches.
wait, look. Jesus, look, when you look, let me show you something here. I'm going to show you who. Nobody was Moses, Abraham, Noah, Jacob, Isaac, Ishmael, none of them came that I'm going to die for your sins and believe in me. Oh, there's three gods. All of them came, there's one God, God is not a man. To show you who's... wait. To show you historical and a rational way who is the fourth one. So we have all the prophets and messengers. Okay, worship one God alone. He's not a man. Okay? And no one should die for your sins. You should be responsible for your sins. Then Jesus comes, according to you. He came with, I'm going to die for your sins. Believe in me. God is a man and God at the same time. Then who comes after? Prophet Muhammad. God is not a man, the Almighty, and you be judged according to your actions. So rationally, the Prophet Muhammad, he goes in line with the prophets and the messengers, but Jesus, he goes against the prophets and the messengers. So the fourth one, no, it's not the new. No, we're talking about who's going in line, because according to the Old Testament, the Prophet Jesus said, according to Jesus, said, I didn't come to abolish the law or the prophets, I came to fulfill it. And Jesus said, O hail children of Israel, our God is one God. That is the foundation, to worship one God alone. Jesus said the only true God is the Father, not him. So logically, rationally, Prophet Muhammad is the true prophet because his teachings go in line with the prophets and the messengers of the Old Testament, generally speaking. As for Jesus, according to your belief, he opposed the prophets and the messengers. Therefore, according to your belief, Jesus is a false prophet.
I have to hijack 2 more minutes to answer that. So, my view. You know the story in the Bible, hopefully you have it in the Quran, that Abraham or Ibrahim have a son. He sacrificed, asking by God, Isaac, you say Ishmael was, you know. That was a very, let's say, from if you ask here 100 people, if God, you pray to give your son, and after many years of your son, to ask you to give the most precious things, it's a big thing for God to ask. So, if you ask 100 people, quick they'll say this is illogical. I don't want to have nothing to do with this God. They say, no,
I don't know about that.
Okay, quick, if you ask special people, don't have.
It's not illogical.
It's not logical.
Because Allah Almighty, because who gave me that son is Allah. Okay. So that son belongs to Allah.
Yeah,
and belongs
this
to
is
Allah.
only a person who believes like Abraham. He believed so strong.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He was tested.
But it's not illogical. Even rationally, I can explain it.
So he was tested by God. You understand? And here we have an example of how much if you love God, you have to do for God. Even sacrifice the most precious things. And in the New Testament, we have the message of God saying, look, I must so much the humanity that I'll give the most precious things I got, the Son of God, the sacrifice.
But I go and guess. I'll get and guess, because why? That is not the teaching of the prophet and the messengers. According to the prophet and messengers of the Old Testament, no one should die for no one's sins. In Ezekiel, he says, if you commit sin and you do wickedness and you turn away from it, we will not be held responsible. We will not be held accountable for it. So what I'm saying, you go and guess the concept and the foundation of the prophet and the messengers. For example, in Book of Numbers 19:23, he said God is not a man that he should lie. God is not son of man that he should change his mind. In Hosea 11:9, he said I the Lord, not a man. So many passages shows you God is not a man. Likewise, you should be responsible for your sins and you should be responsible for your good deeds. No one should die for no one. Simple and clear. Then you have Jesus come with completely different. So therefore, logically speaking, that Jesus and guess the most important thing that God's been teaching the prophets and the messengers for centuries.
Come on, wake up. Let's depart in peace. My name is John.
Give you a gift. Wallahi, it's a nice gift. Just read it. Thank you very much.
My name is John.
This is John.
I might see you in about 1 month because I have to go from England.
Hopefully I'll see you inshallah soon.
And hopefully we're going to discuss more about this.
Inshallah ta'ala.
But I would prefer not so much people.
Yeah, no,
so
what you want.
I don't want to have a clash of beats. You know,
yeah, no, inshallah.
Pray in the beginning and share 1 or 2 things I want.
I love that.
To share with you.
Inshallah ta'ala. Take care of yourself.
صحبه وتابع لهديه مغرد الحمام وسبح الأنام.